Hello, hello. How's it going, guys? Welcome in. How's it going, Nafan, Deacon, Crazy Human, Rook, Pinked? Hope you're all doing well today. We are back on the Forever World. Hopefully everyone's seen the latest episode, so it won't be spoilers or anything. If you haven't seen it, then well, sorry, you're gonna get spoilers. But yeah, let's jump right into it here. Hello, hello. I've got my hay bale breaking tool in my hand here. It has no relevance to today's episode. Oh man, I've been recording too much. Today's live stream, but I have it. Let's grab our trusty mule here. Yo, it worked. Oh yeah, the thing's working again. The funny thing is I didn't do anything to fix it. It just kind of fixed itself. I totally forgot that it wasn't working. I knew something was broken. I just couldn't remember what it was. But yeah, what we worked on in episode 8. Banger episode with the church. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, that's what we did here. Minion, welcome in. Maddie, welcome in as well. But yeah, we did a bunch of terraforming here to finish off this section here. We have to do a bit more back here to finish it off. It's still, you know, just kind of open in the back here. I like the sitting in the chairs. Thank you. Yeah, I wanted to do something kind of unique with the trading hall, so that's what I came up with. But yeah, we've got some more decorating to do around here. But yeah, that's the church as it stands right now. And then inside, like Rook mentioned, we got all our villagers sitting in the benches. And yeah, the cool thing is that apparently this works. I didn't expect it to, but it does. And then in the underside, we have the start of our crypt, which turned out really cool as well. I want to get some soul torches and use those to light up the area because I want it to be dimly lit down here. Not really bright like it is right now. Just enough to stop everything from spawning, essentially. How's everyone? I'm doing pretty good. It's Monday and I am a little under the weather here, but I'm doing all right. How are you doing? And I do believe... Yep, Crazy Human is studying for a Spanish exam. Hopefully that goes well. Exams, it's June. Yeah, your point? I thought exams in June were pretty normal. Minecraft gang, welcome in. Utah, welcome in as well. But yeah, that's what we took care of in our last episode here. Don't go back to school till Wednesday. Garbage exams. That's fair. Aren't all exams garbage? No one likes exams. But yeah, what we're gonna work on today is something that's been on the agenda for a while, but we're only just getting around to it now because it's starting to pile up as a task. Is our paths. 2 weeks after my exams, I'm on holiday. Nice. That is the one thing that sucks about being done school is you don't get that summer vacation anymore. Online summer school today. I've done that before. It's, I mean, it's not horrible, but it's also not what you want to be doing with your summer. But it's good to get the classes done and over with. But yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to extend this path over here down this way. So we're going to come along the coastline here, and we're going to link it up with the lumber mill over here. What up, Ryad? So yeah, we've got a long path to make today. We're bringing it around this way, and we'll connect it up over here and over here. So assuming that we get that done, we'll move on to the path going from the melon patch up there all the way up to the church. So we're probably going to have to build some sort of staircase because I don't think a path is going to work out too well. We can run the path a little bit, but once we get to the steeper part of the hill, I think a staircase would work better. So question, what's the best wood type for a windmill? Honestly, I don't think you can go wrong with your standard oak, spruce, dark oak. That would be kind of my go-to. I mean, that's what I used for mine, is spruce and oak, and then a little bit of dark. Where did I leave my horse? Did I walk over here? I can't remember. Or did I leave him over by the, I think I left him over here. I just want to make sure I actually tied him up. Okay, cool, yeah. Okay, so first thing that we need to do in order to get this ball rolling is we need to clear some trees. So decide where the path is actually going to go. Let's get a little bit of a perspective out here. Okay, so I'm thinking that I want to run it close to the coast out here, but not right up against it. And then run it down this way, then turn. And then start bringing it up this way. So we'll have to re-terraform this area a little bit to make it work with the new path. But I think that should be easy enough to do. So we'll clear out more trees than we need to. That way we have the space to work. And then we'll take care of filling the area later. Because I am probably going to do an entire episode later on. Dedicated to reforesting the area. So I'm gonna make custom trees, and I'm gonna make boulders and do some landscaping, all that kind of stuff. There's gonna be many new things for you to see at my area on Wednesday. Awesome, love to hear it. And yeah, I'll make sure to stop by your base on Wednesday. I was actually on the server for a while last night, working on the spawn build. With all of you guys working so hard on the Nether hub, it's kind of inspired me to do a bit more work on the community project that I'm running, because at this rate, you guys are going to finish the Nether hub before I finish the spawn build, which is pretty sad considering I started the spawn build, what, like 4 months ago? So I've got to get my button gear. I'll probably do a lot of off-camera work on that. But it works out because there's a lot of time usually, especially early in the week, where I can't really do any work on my videos, because when Audacious is awake, she's obviously in the common areas out here, right? Watching TV, doing work, all that kind of stuff. So I can't really record because, well, I mean, she's doing her thing, and I've got to wait until she goes to sleep to actually do the recording. Later in the week, I just wind up doing editing while she's awake. But earlier in the week, I usually just wind up doing random stuff. So working on the spawn project is a good thing for me to do while she's awake. Yeah, Nefan has no off switch. I know. Trust me, I know. Also, by the way, congratulations to Nefan on making Moderator. The mods and I had a meeting over the weekend to discuss a whole bunch of stuff for the channel. And one of the things that we discussed was adding a new moderator, and we came up with Nefan. Yeah, I bought a lot of moss from you. We were out. I did tell you that if you stocked moss, I would buy it. Yes, it was well deserved. We had a few different names in mind. But yeah, we all landed on Nefan. Okay. Let's... I hate to do it, but I'm gonna make a derp chest. Let's just throw it here so that's easy to find. Oh, I already had a crafting table. Oops. There we go. GG Nefan on YouTube side instead. Also, I do believe that I modded you on YouTube, Nefan. Can you confirm that that went through? You gain a sword, but lose outside time. 100% worth it. Exactly. Utah gets it. I mean, to be fair, Utah, you've lost so much more than just outside time. I think you've lost the most out of any of the mods. It's all set up? Perfect. For some reason, you keep stealing my stuff. I mean, you keep giving me reason to steal your stuff. The solution here really is just get good. Exactly. That stuff was for charity, which makes it all right. Really, really. How late to the meeting were you yesterday, Utah? It's fun to bug Utah. Earlier than Megan, I guess. I mean, to be fair, that is a very low bar. Like, that bar is beneath the floor. Also, if it makes you feel better, I did shame both Megan and Sage in in the meeting notes as well. No, not stealing from charity. Stealing for charity. There's a big difference there. Stealing from charity is not all right. Stealing for charity, though, that's another story altogether. This company, we put business first, family and personal life second. I'm the memory of a goldfish with ADHD. I can't remember when stuff happens. It's all good, dude. That's what we have meeting notes for, but I will still keep possession of your socks. I blame Pink. You know what? That is very valid. Here we go. Starting to get room to run this. I don't know, but it's somehow his fault. I mean, it's really enough said. Do you really need to explain yourself further? It's Pink's fault. Yeah, Nefan is the newest member of the basement. And he has the most items, too. Actually, no, Pink probably has the most items, but, alright, Nefan has the most of his own items. Has been promoted to a mod, but demoted into Elfie's basement. I don't know, it's a pretty nice basement. There's even a window. Pink has all of our toilet seats. Not all. Nefan still has his toilet seat. One window, exactly. That's all you need. Need some more dirt. Yeah, you gained regs yesterday. Whoa, window, really? Yeah, he's a pretty fast mule, and I'm working on breeding up a faster one as well. It just takes time. He does not have a name, but people have been leaving suggestions in the comments on my last video. So if you have suggestions for a name for this mule, leave them on the video, because I'm going to name this guy in episode 9. I will add suggestions. Oh boy. I know what your name suggestions are like. I also decided to... yeah, exactly, newvid. Actually, you know what? We do need a newvid in this world. It's not the worst idea I've heard. But we have gotten some pretty good horse names. And also, I feel like our newvid in this world has to be something, like, really weird. Alligator, because alligator. Like, we gotta trap a squid and name it newvid or something. Squidvid. A duvigator. Blued goose. Rename something. Can I rename a villager? Not right now. I don't have access to name tags yet. So right now you're limited to items and tools. So you can refund that if you want, or you can rename an item or a tool. Eventually you will be able to. It's just I don't have access to the name tags yet. What's named so far? We've got the bow renamed and the sword, I think. Yeah. And yeah, that's about it. Yeah, all of that stuff's unnamed. I do think that the pickaxe is too expensive to rename after putting mending on it, but I'm not positive. And if you rename that, then I hope you enjoy sitting in front of the skeleton grinder, because that's what the next 5 to 10 minutes are going to be in that case. If you can't rename the pickaxe, I'd like to rename the pickaxe. Wow. Of course you would. What's the name? The pickaxe might become the new sword from my hardcore world. Oh, the axe to potato? Okay. I know the axe is still cheap because I had to make a new axe. During my last episode, the axe and the shovel were too expensive to put mending on. Potato. There we go. I do not enjoy watching mob grinders. That is fair. When episode 10 rolls around, it'll get a lot easier, because when I go to the end, I'm planning on making an Enderman farm pretty much right away. So basically, episode 10 is going to be everything revolving around the end. So I'm going to get an elytra, all that kind of stuff. Been a really, really long time since I've been in chat. Yeah, no joke. How's it going, MLG? How you doing? Okay, we've got to get down to this level here. We can do that around here, I think. Also, I'm testing out a new thumbnail on YouTube today for the live stream, so I don't know how that's resonating with people. If you want to give some feedback, that'd be great. Do you like the new thumbnail better or the old thumbnail better? Hey, Drave. How you doing? Okay, Okay, so path's gonna come this way, then up through here. So we may have to shave this back a little bit. That way we can open this up a bit more. There we go. Just be a picture of Jinx. Sun sickness. I have heard of that before, but I don't know what it is. Because, yeah, the sun, other than making me really hot, like, it doesn't really affect me. At least you didn't buy all my moss. No, I think I bought like 10 stacks or something. But trust me, I will be back for more. Between my base and the spawn build, I need a lot. So you might want to keep that one stocked. You'll make a lot of money. Is it a thunderstorm? I think it is. Either that or it's turning tonight. Doing alright, just figured out my mathematical rules still apply. Be base 12 instead of base 10. Oh, figuring out if mathematical rules still apply. If it would use base 12 instead of base 10. There are base 12 numbering systems in the world. Actually, in one of my classes that I did just before graduating, I had to write a paper on different numbering systems. It's disease caused by the sun if a person's does not have the cells to protect them from sunlight. The more they're in the sun, the heat, the sicker they become. So it's kind of like heat stroke. Let's move this more this way. Ah, it's hard to stack fences on a horse. Just gonna... You come back. There we go. Okay. What are we thinking of this? Yeah, it's pretty good. That's a pretty good way for the path to go. What were you saying about numbering systems? My stream was lagging a bit. Before I graduated, one of the classes I took, I wound up writing a paper about different numbering systems throughout history and in the world. There are some interesting ones. Like, obviously, like, I didn't use any of your standard ones. Like, I didn't use the metric system or anything like that. But yeah, there are some interesting ones where they use like different joints in their arm and hands to use their numbering system. I didn't use the freedom units either. Reg, how's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. There was a base 12 system that I did actually look into. I think it was from Egypt. But yeah, it was interesting. Yeah, it was. It was an interesting paper. And I got a really good mark on it too, actually. Knuckle and fingers sounds cool. Yeah, there was another one where like it went all the way from your fingertips up to I think your ears and then back down through your other arm. It was a base 27 system. I know that. I think it was from New Guinea. Yeah, it was really interesting. It started at like the tip of your fingers, and then it went to the first joint in your finger, second joint, knuckle, wrist, elbow, and then all the way up. Emmy, thank you for the resub. 5 months in a row, but 23 months total. You're almost at 2 years total. But yeah, thank you for the resub. How you doing? $15 months, bro? Not 5? Okay, well, in that case, my Twitch has messed up because on my side it says 5. No, I said 24 months total. $23. Wow, my Twitch is having an episode, I guess. Because it is just showing all the wrong numbers, if that's the case. Bro needs glasses. That's pretty rich coming from you, Emmy. Hush. But yeah, how you doing? I like my glasses. I wasn't even talking about your glasses. I was just talking about the fact that you misspell everything. It's been a while since I've done a whole lot of pathing. I am planning on integrating some mud into paths later on, but maybe not with this village. I might do that for the next one. I'm thinking about buying a crown to wear on streams too. Interesting. Okay. Just repping my server all the time. Got it. She's a big fan, guys. There we go. We're almost there. Girly princess crown. I don't know how to spell it. Oh, a tiara. Yes. Just for fun or any particular reason? Getting my hair dyed. A fun color. Okay, what color? Pinkish. Pinkish purple. Okay. Are you doing it yourself or are you going somewhere to get it done? How's that look? Yeah, that's pretty good. We just gotta add the coarse dirt. I bed now. Pretty sure you're a duck, but okay. Whatever you say, buddy. Getting it done because bleach is scary and I don't want to damage my hair. That is fair. The reason I ask is my brother, he decided to dye his own hair a few years back, and my god, did he make a awful mess of the bathroom. Like, we had to repaint in order to fix the bathroom. There was hair dye on the wall, there was hair dye on the ceiling, there was hair dye on the cabinets, it was on the floor, it was on the doorknob. Like, I don't know what he did, but it was everywhere. That soggy cucumber. That's an awesome name. Welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? Dang. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I don't know what he did, but like I swear he just sat on the bottle or something and it exploded. I changed my skin to Donald Duck, so now I am a duck on the server. Yes, I did actually see that. I logged on for a little bit and flew around looking at bases today. Hey, Xfaz, how's it going? And Queen Amy, thank you for the sub over on YouTube. How are you doing today? Wait a minute. With that, let me check something. You may be... Oh, yep. We just passed 8,000 subscribers on YouTube. Yeah, Nightbot is, it's interesting. Thank you for the 1 bit. Cloudpierce? I think that's how I say your name. Congrats. Nice. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate all you guys' support, especially with the new series and everything. And I do have a new project on the horizon, which I think you guys will be excited for. Hi, I'm new. How's it going, Some Animation? Welcome in, welcome in. I would celebrate, but Nightbot would yell at me. Yeah, Nightbot's a little bit sensitive. I've had issues with it in the past. I've got to figure out how to replace it. I know there's a way for me to use stream elements on both sides, but I've been having issues with it. You have none of my support. Uh-huh. Alright, 23 months. But yeah, animation. We are just on our Forever World today. We are laying out some paths in an area of the world that desperately needs it. But yeah, things are going well here. Just force Pink to be in the YouTube chat 24/7. Yep, I like that idea. But yeah, this design for the paths, it looks cool, but man, is it a pain to do. That's not support, just bugging friend money. Ah, yes. Who doesn't have a budget for that? Yes, I do run a viewer SMP that, and this goes for everyone in the chat. You are all more than welcome to join. I'll actually be live on there on Wednesday. What's a budget? That's the number that you hit and go, okay, I've got no more money left to do this with. So in your case, 0. I do what I want. Okay. My favorite name so far is still Breedable Monkey. But that cucumber one is still up there too. Yeah, we get some real interesting names here. The worst part is some of them are like really horrible and it's like, okay, I can't have you on the channel. But they're still hilarious. And I have to do my best not to laugh at them and just get rid of them. That's me on the server because I want to support everyone, but that just gets me broke. Yep. That tends to be how that goes. But yeah, I am starting to plan out my my next episode here. So what we're going to be doing is across the lake there. So kind of between the stable and the starter house. So this area right here, we're going to be building a tavern. King, I might have started a shulker pillar and filled of stone and filled the shulkers. Oh, at your base? Like at the big dig you're doing, or? Oh yeah, Emmy. Have you been on the server yet today? On right now? Okay, you may notice that I sent you some money. That is because I stole one of your elytras. But yeah, so that's what that's for. Yeah, exactly. That's why I went to you. Because someone pinked was all sold out. Just a normal one. Hi, I'm new. How's it going, MR Day? Or Mr. Day, I guess. I don't know why I didn't clock that. Yeah, but I had books, so I figured I would just take one of the base ones, leave the good ones for you. I didn't know if you had plans for them or not. Or if you just like end busting. Which, by the way, I am going to be pruning the end soon. I think it's due for pruning. I still need to add unbreaking to the others, end busting, and I die. And don't want to not have an elytra. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you are pretty good at dying. That is true. Yeah, that should be a coarse dirt. I have gotten better, you must admit. I admit nothing. But yeah. What was it, your 2,000 deaths on Enigma? Granted, a lot of them were on purpose, but there was still a lot of deaths. Hydrate, thank you, Nefan. Yeah, I like the new spot that I've put the stream notifications in. I can actually see them as they're coming in now. They're not being blocked by chat. But yeah, another fun thing that's going to happen in our next episode here is we are going to hit day 1000. We're on day 952 right now, so we're getting very close. What it do, peeps? How's it going, Jinx? I was reading the server chat, saw that you're having a fun first day back. I gotta plug in my headset. Nefan can agree that I die a lot on the server. Yeah, I've seen a few death messages from you, that's for sure. Almost all were on purpose. Yeah, but you had a fair few unintentional deaths too. You are one of the few people that I know that has unintentionally died from a berry bush. Spelled it on purpose, and I'm not gonna let it slide. Oh, trust me, with Emmy, you gotta let the spelling mistakes slide. It's what we call Emmy-ish. That was private info. Not like it's in a video or anything. What are you building today? We are doing some paths throughout the world because I've been putting it off for far too long. Yeah, today stunk. Gotta grab food. We'll be back to chat. Sounds good, dude. Enjoy your food. But yeah, right now we're extending the path from my quarry over here over to my lumber mill. Then once we get that done, we gotta extend the path from the melon patch over there all the way up to the church. Dyslexia and ADHD combined equals Emmy-ish. Or plus Emmy-ish, sorry. Oh no, it was supposed to be an equal. Okay. But yeah, if you're around for long enough, you understand Emmy-ish. Because yeah, how long have I... Oh man, that's a scary thought. I mean, I've been dealing with Emmy-ish for 5 years now. Yeah, you do speak in Emmy-ish as well. Half a decade? Oh, don't say that. Slash ban. Old. I'm not old. $20, $30, and we will have been friends for 10. Yep. I mean, friends is a strong word. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's been a while. Actually, some people I haven't talked to in a while have kind of come out of the woodworks recently. Because, yeah, I mean, guess who I got a message from the other day? I feel like I had a stroke. Like I said, you'll get used to it. Nope, neither of them. Aaron. Same, actually. Oh, cool. Yeah, he messaged me the other day, so we caught up a little bit. Yeah, Aaron was a lot of fun. I actually got him onto to Pleasant Craft for a while, but then he kind of, faded into the background again. Talked about books. Fair enough. Yeah, we just talked about YouTube and life in general. Oh yeah, he was always busy in real life. But yeah, I got a message from him. He was like, yo, when did you pass me on YouTube? Because, yeah, for the longest time, he had way more subscribers than I did. Thinking about it now. Thank you for the hydrate, Ryad. Yeah, no, for me, this was like last week. We're getting closer to the lumber mill. This is part of why I've put this task off for so long, because it takes a while. Might have to bug him. If I plant a cherry tree, does the pink flower go around it? It does not, no. But if you get one of those and you put it on the ground and bone meal it, then it will spread. So you can bone meal those pink flowers. Morton, how's it going, Sage? Quack. Quack. But yeah, we're finalizing some plans here, guys. But within the next maybe week or so, I'm gonna have some exciting announcements for upcoming events. Quack. These quacks, man. Leaves. Too many OCs. How's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. What were you up to today? How was your stream? And mods, can we get a shout out going? But yeah, welcome in. We are just working on our Forever World, laying down some paths. Hey, hey. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today? Playing Minecraft, got a barn built. Awesome. Yeah, barns are always a lot of fun to build. I actually have one over there. It's pretty small, but it was a fun one to build. Get to use a wood type that I don't usually use. But yeah, if you need to raid and run, I totally get it. just make sure to take care of yourself. But we're going to be live for a little while here, so feel free to stick around and hang out for as long as you would like. And that goes for all of your raiders as well. Grab some water, grab a snack, do what you got to do. But yeah, we'll be here for a while. Oh, now I'm on Twitch. How's it going? Welcome in. Close to getting my trading hall situated. Oh, cool. Are you doing something interesting with it, or are you doing a standard trading hall? You building it in like a specific building? What are you planning there? Lost Blocks, thank you for the follow. I'd like to think I'm doing something interesting with it. Awesome. In that case, I may have to pop in and check it out. I like seeing interesting trading halls. What we did was we built ours into a church up there, and all our villagers are sitting in the benches. Chase, welcome back. I'm gonna do an indoor market style setup. Ooh, that'll be cool. I always liked the market idea. I really wanted to do that last season on Skyblock Kingdoms, but I never got around to it. Let's go. That's so cool. Thank you. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how your market turns out. Like I said, that's an idea that's always intrigued me. I've just never gotten around to doing. In my world, I'm going to build a mini village and more automatic farms overall. Good idea. Automatic farms are always good. I'll get some going in this world eventually, but like I've said before, this town is meant to be like completely manual, so no automatic farms. Just a whole lot of grinding. Hoping it'll come out cool. Getting the stalls set up is the best I can, or getting the stalls set up the best I can. Fair enough. Yeah, stalls are fun to build. They're one of those things that can really add a lot of color to your world. If you if you use wool and all that. Set up a moss farm as well. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Actually, I really need to do that on the viewer server. I can benefit from one on here too. I use a lot of moss. Or, well, more so I use a lot of mossy cobblestone, but I mean, in turn, I use a lot of moss. I have someone who's interested in joining the server. I'm going to have them join right away. Yeah, if you have people that you want to invite to the server, go for it. What are you going to build next, or what is your next video going to be? The next video, I'm going to be building a tavern between the stable and my starter house, so this area right here. I'm probably actually going to get started on that tonight. So I've done a lot of the resource grinding and stuff like that already, so I've got the stuff that I need to do it. I just need to clear the space and actually do it. Super easy and compact. The one I use anyways. It's for bedrock though. Fair. That'll be cool. Yeah, I'm excited for it. I've been doing a lot of builds in the world that so essentially I'm making a town, right? And I'm thinking, okay, we're making a small town. What are the buildings that are generally in a small town? Well, we got our stable over here. We got our church over there. What's the other main building that you find in a small town? A tavern. We don't have one of those. We're going to plop it right here, and we're going to make it our potion brewing area. One day I'll get a computer and join. Fair enough, fair enough. Actually, you know what? You don't need a computer to join. Our viewer server runs a plugin called Geyser, so console users can join. It should serve milk. Put Sad Milkman at the front of the bar. But yeah, so if anyone here is using Bedrock Edition either on console or PC, you are more than welcome to join our viewer server. You are definitely able to do that. Are you part of the server, OC? Or sorry, not. I should be more specific. Are you part of the Discord server? That's a great question. If you do ! Discord, it'll give you the link. If you open a ticket on the Discord server, then one of our mods can help you get that set up. We've had to guide a few Bedrock players through how to join recently, so we have a video kind of on standby that explains how to join Geyser servers for console users. How can I join the server if I have a PS4? Once again, I would join the Discord server and open a ticket. We will send you the video that we've been sending people. There's a plugin that you have to get. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's Bedrock Together or something like that, and that allows you to connect to servers. I just got some focus retention helmet. Huh? Are you playing modded? What are you doing? You need to use Bedrock Together. Yeah, that's what it is. Georgina, welcome in. Hiya, subbed at the weekend after seeing you in my recommendations. Glad I did. Enjoy your build style much. Thank you, thank you. Glad to see you here. Happy you were able to make a stream. But yeah, we're just laying down some paths today, connecting up the quarry over there with the lumber mill. Oh, a Twitch reward. Interesting. But yeah, that was one of the things that we really wanted with our viewer servers. We wanted to make sure that as many people as we could are able to join. So that's why we looked into it and found geysers that the Bedrock players could join us as well. I need it IRL. Yeah, that's fair. I feel that. So one thing that you guys may not know about my my videos, especially the last few, I need to get a better workflow down packed, because I always tell myself, okay, I'm gonna start this video earlier in the week so that I'm not cramming. But then Wednesday and Thursday roll around and I'm like, oh man, I barely started this thing. So then I just marathon the video throughout the next few days. Recording, editing, everything. So I know I'm saying, hey, I'm going to start the tavern tonight, but there's a fairly good chance that I don't start it until at least Wednesday. All right, we are nearly done this path. So I want to do something cool with the tavern. I want to have kind of an archway, a stone archway built into it with part of the tavern going over top of it. And then that will have a path running through it. So I'm either going to do that over the existing path or over a new path which will lead to a small dock right here. If I get a tier 2 sub, how many homes do I get? Is it 2 more? No, it's more than 2 more. How many do you get? Give me 1 sec. I can find out. I know I pinned the message somewhere. Let's see. Okay, maybe I didn't pin the message. Let me scroll. I've really just got to add this to server info. Okay, tier 2, you get 10 homes, 4 land claims, 40 chunk claims, and the tier 1 and tier 2 sub kits every month, which is $1,500 and 8 shulker shells. 10 total. Yeah, 10 total. Yeah, tier 3 you get 20, and you'll never need to walk again. Yep, that's a fair assessment. But yeah, I really need to, that is one of the things we actually talked about in our mod meeting, is I need to revamp the server rules section so that info is more readily available and easier to access. Eventually it is just all going to go on my website, but I just haven't found the time to finish developing it. The funny thing is, it is nearly finished. Like, all the functionality is there. I just have to actually do all of, like, the hard-coded data, so, like, putting the server rules in and stuff like that. Then it's mostly done. Then maybe just some bug fixes from, like, Laravel updates that have happened since starting to develop. But yeah, the website is technically nearly done. I just have to actually do it. Womp. Yeah, that's where the laziness comes in, and also like the fact that my day job is I'm a web developer. So when I come home, one of the last things that I want to do is continue developing. That sound makes me giggle. Yep. SpongeBob sounds will do that. There we go. Boom. Are you serious? I ran out of course dirt 2 before the end. I guess more like 4. But yeah, that that sucks. Figures. Alright, well I guess we'll make some more. The good thing is I have a decent amount of gravel down in the mines. Isn't that just always the way things work out? But yeah, I'm happy that that this path is finally in. This is something that's kind of been hanging over my head since I finished episode 6 or something like that. And now that I have a second path that I need to put it up there too, I really didn't want to let them stack up. And I mean, I'm going to have another path to add in as well once I do the tavern. Quack! Now I can see how you make the dirt. Oh, the coarse dirt? Yeah, so that's just gravel and dirt. So you can actually do it in your inventory. So that's just the recipe right there. 2 dirt, 2 gravel. There we go. Exactly. Pathways are great once they're done. They add a lot to the world. Because, sure, the builds would look cool and fine if they were completely disconnected, but they just look so much better when they're connected like this. Gives a sense of movement. Yeah, exactly. And especially since, like, I'm not using an elytra, I use a horse. The paths really do add a lot. And we're going to go through it, and we're going to landscape these later on, and we're going to add boulders and benches and lamp posts and all that fun stuff. Is the goose sound making weird new moderator on? Wait, what? Oh, is that goose sound making weird new moderator on? That's the fan screecher. Yeah. Love a good boulder. Yeah. Boulders are a lot of fun. And it's, again, one of those things that adds a lot to the area. It's the small details that really make a space. There we go. We're connected up. And yeah, seeing it continuous all through the area is really cool too. So now we've just got to connect this here up to that there. And actually, I still need to do the coarse dirt in this area. Maybe we can do that first. Finish up the stuff that we've already started and then move on to the new stuff. That looks cool. Thank you. I've fully buttoned the Nether fortress. Oh man. That is a task right there. Also, for the people working on the Nether hub, I saw that you're working on a giant perimeter. And when I say giant, I mean giant. Like, I was surprised when I saw that. 100 by 100 is the size of my base. Whew. Oh, right, this is all hollow. Okay, try not to fall through. Oh, this is Rook 2, by the way. Okay, cool. You got a different name everywhere. That's why I like that Twitch to Minecraft username channel. I can just reference that and figure out who's who. Go. Hydrate. Thank you. I'll be lurking. Sounds good, OC. Make sure to take care of yourself. I'm sure you had a long stream, so like I said, get some food, get some water, do what you got to do. But yeah, thank you for the raid again. Alrighty, I'll hydrate it up. Uh, 119 round, Nether safe zone. I shall label this build Heavy is the Crown. It's gonna be really epic when it's done. So the perimeter that you guys are doing, are you guys gonna like completely dig it out? Do you have something planned for it, or is that just gonna be kind of like open space? Might have to leave soon, but when I go, I'll say bye. Sounds good. Yeah, if you need to do stuff, that is all good. I'll be live for a while, and if you want to catch up on what you missed when you're gone, the VODs go live immediately after the stream, so you can always watch it later too. There we go. Digging out a 120, I think, today. Or digging out to 120, I think, today. Oh, wow. Digging in the roof. Oh, yeah, that is another thing that I wanted to ask is the Nether hub going to have an area for roof access? Or not so much? Because while the Nether hub does have to be like on the bottom of the Nether for our Bedrock players, the Java players can still get onto the roof for like farms and stuff like that. It is gonna have roof access. Awesome. I'm excited to see what you guys do with that. Kept the ladder up. Awesome. And yeah, if you wanna dig out that hole bigger, then feel free to. Or if you want to just keep it with the ladder, that's cool too. I know getting rid of the bedrock is kind of a process, so I totally get if that's not something that you want to do. Past tense, it's done. Oh, okay. Go. But yeah, you guys are you're giving me some competition. I've got to really step up my game on the spawn build. Because yeah, at this rate, you guys are gonna lap me. And I've been working on that spawn build a lot longer than you guys have been working on the Nether hub. Yeah, definitely. We don't want to cut people off from their farms or anything. I'm the Iceman. Awesome. Have you opened up a shop for that? You could probably make a good amount of money by selling ice in the shopping district, dude. And also, it's something that we don't have available yet, so that would be really good. What's the time for you? It's 1 a.m. and I need to sleep. That's why maybe I'll go. All good. For me, it is 6:46 in the afternoon. So for anyone who's curious that doesn't know, I am located in Canada. Did I hear ice? You did. We was debating if we wanted to make the design on the ceiling of the Nether. Never thought about destroying it. Fair enough. Oh, hello. Do we have a cherry biome shop? We do not. Oops. Take out all his friends, too. There we go. I would continue, or I would open a nice shop, but that would mean that I have to continue my man-made global warming, and I don't think the polar bears would like me very much. It's an infinitely generating world, you know, they'll be fine. Cook him. That would take forever to destroy all the bedrock. Yeah, no, that would take ages. I was more thinking, like, are you thinking of making a little bit of a bigger hole to just, like, fly through or something like that? Not completely decimating the roof. But just to be clear, I am totally okay with just keeping the ladder. Like, that is a very valid option. I know how much of a pain it is to get rid of the bedrock. That's actually how I lost my first hardcore world. The friend I'm interested in. The friend that is interested is a huge cherry person. Okay, there we go. The words finally came out in the right order. It's Monday, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, no, that'd be totally cool if they wanted to do a cherry biome shop. Let's just turn that all into coarse dirt. There we go. Did you take over King's brain? Nope. Not this time. Just got a case of the Mondays. Are you going to be live again tomorrow? I am not. So I am usually live on Mondays and Wednesdays because Tuesdays I have to go into the office, and by the time I get home, it is way too late to stream, really. I usually get home from the office around the time that I would finish streaming. So it's not really an option. Okay, we still have more. Got a path over here that I've got to do too. But yeah, that's looking good. For now, ladder. Future, we will have to see how much time Nathan has to clear out of his schedule. Yeah. Let him drive that bus. Poor Nathan. But yeah, I'm thinking my my next area that I build, we're gonna do a slightly improved path on this. So instead of using the path blocks, we're gonna use mud. So packed mud, mud bricks, all that stuff. Slightly more expensive, but only like one tier up from what we're doing right now. I do have an idea for what I want to do next. And we're gonna be upping the scale, that's for sure. But it's still gonna be something that we can do in like modules, so it's not gonna be a mega build that we have to finish in like a couple episodes. That's exactly what I want to avoid in this series. It will wind up being pretty much a mega build once it's done, but it's something that, like I said, we can do in modules over the course of maybe like 15 episodes or something. Fan is the best when it comes to grinding something out. Nothing but respect, even if I pick on him. It's fun to pick on people. Just look at Utah. I give him such grief, but honestly, he is one of the more active mods that I have. And he is really good at what he does. I'm gonna go to sleep now. I might be cooked tomorrow because I have school. I like your video, but I need to go for now. Bye. Sounds good, Mr. Day. Have a good night, and yeah, good luck at school tomorrow. Go. We are getting there. I also have to continue the expansion of the sugarcane farm here. Give him grief. He's British. He can take it. Ah, dang it. Actually, yeah, that looks better, I think. There's so much path work that I just didn't do over the course of my episodes. That's where it's nice that we have these streams. Because, yeah, this would all usually be work that I'd either have to incorporate into a video somewhere or have to do off camera. But having the streams is just a nice balance, I think. Oops. Plus, it gives you guys a chance to interact with the world too, have a say on how things turn out. And I have taken a lot of you guys' suggestions, actually. A lot of the things that you guys have suggested have made their way into the world. And that couldn't have happened without stream time. Oops. But yeah, it's something that I would encourage a lot more creators to do, is make sure to do a combination of streams and videos and actually pay attention to what their audience is saying. Because there are a fair few people who do streams and then just like totally ignore their chats. Which, I mean, at that point, what's the point in streaming? I understand it for larger creators who, like, maybe can't keep up with chat, but, you know, at least read the messages that you can. Chatters are people too. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's where I'm actually really happy with the size of my channel, because we're getting steady growth and we're getting new people coming in, but the streams are still small enough that I can interact with all of you guys in the chat, which is something that I really don't want to lose. Like, if it got to the point where my chats were large enough that I was missing a lot of messages and stuff like that, I'd have to revisit how I stream so that I can interact with you guys better. There we go. We are getting there. Our area is really coming together. It's looking cool. My favorite perspective is from the lake over here, though, because this is starting to look really sweet. Like, if you look at it from here-ish. Yeah. And then once we add some stuff maybe around this area, it'll start to look better. One of the things that I want to do is so we've been kind of demolishing the village that was here when we got here. I want to start rebuilding the village, but with like updated versions of houses and stuff like that going up the hillside here. And then I've got to build a bigger lake at the top here as well. Hey, Elevate, how's it going? That's why I respect you, King. You care about your watchers. I do, yeah. Like I said, what's the point in streaming if you're not going to interact with the people who are coming to your streams, right? You good, broski? Hey, I'm new to your stream. Really enjoying it. Do you plan to fight the Ender Dragon in this world? I do, yeah. So, if you're following my YouTube series, we just released episode 8, and I'm working on episode 9 right now. My plan from the beginning has been to fight the dragon on episode 10. So that is coming up very quickly. But yeah, we will be fighting the dragon very soon. Playing FIFA with friends. Nice. Okay, so we've taken care of this path here. Next thing is we got to figure out how we want to connect up the path over here. So I'm thinking maybe from this side of the melon patch, we curve the path going this way, then run it up the side here. Oh, that's why I can't run. Looking forward to it. Yeah, me too, dude. It's going to be good to finally get to the end. Honestly, the thing that I'm most excited about going to the end for is being able to make an Enderman farm, because the skeleton grinder is very inadequate. It's so slow. But yeah, we're going to connect this path right here up to that point right there, I think. All opinions matter. I think you need a giant pink duck on the top of the hill. I know how much you love that pink duck. Yeah. Oh, 1 second, gonna sneeze. Hope you guys enjoy dealing with my allergies, because they only last about 10 months of the year. How do you stay focused on mega builds? I'm building a huge nether brick bridge at the moment. It looks really great, but getting the resources is sometimes puts me off from playing. I will prefix this by saying I 100% understand what you're going through. When I was in Skyblock Kingdoms, my kingdom was the Nether Kingdom, and I built everything out of like nether bricks and netherrack and all that kind of stuff, and I had to get that in Skyblock. working with nether bricks is the worst, and it really does suck. Are you playing single player or are you playing multiplayer? That is my first question for you. Okay, I'm thinking a staircase around here somewhere would be good. Thoughts on adding a boat dock or potentially a ship into the bay? Yep, that is actually a plan that I have. I was planning on doing that outside of the inn once I do that. So the inn's gonna go, or the tavern is gonna go right around here, and then I'm gonna have a path going past it to about here. Then I'm gonna build up a dock right in this area here. Maybe rip out some of the land over there to open up that passage. Just me, not sure why I've done this to myself. Yeah, yep, I get that. Okay, so the biggest piece of advice that I can give you to staying motivated with projects like that is make sure you're working on more than one project, because burnout is a real thing in Minecraft. It is rough. So, Blake, thank you for the follow. So yeah, if you have more than one project on the go, when you start to feel the burnout on project number 1, you move on to project number 2 and kind of rejuvenate a little bit. And then once you're feeling like moving back to project number 1, you jump from project 2 back to project 1. Or maybe you have a third project in the mix as well, and you keep rotating between the 3. That way you never hit that burnout on any one of those projects. Glad you can relate. Yeah, if you head to my YouTube channel and you watch my final episode of Skyblock Kingdoms, you will understand how much I relate to you. Like, even if you just watch the first couple minutes, you will see the giant castle that I made. And I think that was something along the lines of 40 or 50,000 nether brick that all had to be collected. I've been having a problem on the viewer server, which is why I'm working on the Wither Skelly farm. Or having that problem with the viewer server. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, having a project to fall back on to let the burnout phase pass it's what gets me through my mega builds. Okay. Did you take away the creeper sound? Nope, the creeper sound is still there. It's just for bits. It's not for channel points. Okay, so we're going to want to come up to this point here. And then I think we connect it up to this point. Hey, Mig, what's up, dude? Thank you for the raid. Mods, can we get a shout out for Mig? Welcome in, Mig. Welcome in, V. How are you doing today? I saw you were playing some Mario Kart earlier. How'd that go? And also, I have not gotten a chance to watch your new video yet, but I am looking forward to doing that after stream here. For anyone who doesn't know, Mig and I play on Skyblock Kingdoms together. He was part of the Bamboo Kingdom last season, and we also played on Pleasantcraft together, so... Man, I've known Mig for a long time. But yeah, if you're not following Mig already, make sure to go do that. And he's got a new 100-day episode out on YouTube that he just released today as well. Sounds great. Thanks much, Lee. I'm watching your other videos, so I'll definitely get to that one soon. Cheers. Awesome. All right. Let's run this part of the path yet, because I'm not sure how I want to run it down the hill here. Played some modded Mario Kart Wii. Unfortunately, had to end it because the game crashed. But I got quite a few firsts. Nice. Against some cracked players, I might add. Wow, that's awesome. But yeah, I bet you're excited to finally have your 100-day video out. I know you've been excited for that one for a while. Okay, how does that look? Yeah, that's a decent path, I think. Then we can branch it out to different buildings out this way, too. I let out the biggest sigh of relief that the wait is finally over. That video took me since April to get done. Man, that is insane. April is when I started this series. So yeah, that is some dedication, dude. But yeah, I'll make sure to give it a watch after stream here. I wanted to watch it today, but unfortunately work was just too busy. Usually I have a lot more time during the day with work because I'll just put on like streams or videos while I'm doing my stuff. But today I just had meetings on meetings, so couldn't do it. But yeah, that's generally when I get my dose of Twitch and YouTube. I've actually been catching up on Skyblock Kingdoms content during my days because I don't know if I should be admitting this, but I will anyways. Throughout the season of Skyblock Kingdoms, I watched like almost no Skyblock Kingdoms content. So people would be making references from other people's videos, and I'm like, yeah, I totally get what you're talking about. But yeah, there was just, I couldn't keep up with the content. How dare. Just kidding. Funny enough, the only person that I kept up to date with their content for Skyblock Kingdoms was Milkman. I fell super behind with everyone else's. But now I'm caught up on most of them. Like, I've watched all of your series. I've watched most of Avid and Vintage's. I haven't started on Vikings yet. But I've got that on the docket next, I think. I still have to do an Athros, I think, as well. That's looking a little wonky over there. This part is either too... Yeah, this is too thick here. That is the problem. Yeah, that's better. This part's a little thick as well, I think. Have to go make dinner, so I will see you on Wednesday. Sounds good, Minion. Have a good night. Here we go. And then let's do that. Yeah, that's looking a bit better, I think. That's where I was tripping myself out up here, is I made the paths just too thick. Because, yeah, this right here is a little off as well. There we go. I think I'm happy with that now. That is a lot better. Okay, so then this is going to run down the hill to that point over there. It's taking me months to watch like 6 people's. I can imagine trying to keep up. As you played, edited, and worked. Understandable, you can watch. Yeah, there's what, like almost 200 videos in Season 1 of Skyblock Kingdoms. And on top of that, I also had school during Season 1. I was a full-time student. That's why I didn't have much content in Season 1. I tried to stream on there as often as I could, but yeah, in terms of videos, I only had 3. But yeah, I'm starting to kind of plan out how I want to do my content with Skyblock this season coming up. I'm kind of thinking, because I've got to balance it with this world as well, right? Did you recently graduate? Yeah, I graduated at the end of last year. So I've only been graduated for about 6 months. I feel like this path I might need to think a little bit more on, because this area right here is an awkward area to run a path through. These sections are just really thin. But I don't know if, like, they might be too thick to run a staircase through. That sounds bad. Wait a minute. Ah. Yes. I may have forgotten to do something down here. Oopsie. So you're going to try and do this and Skyblock Kingdoms? Yes. So what my plan is I'm going to keep with the weekly upload schedule for this series, since this is what people have kind of come to know from my channel. And then I'm thinking of making Skyblock Kingdoms a bi-weekly series, so I can spend more time working on those videos and make bigger builds. And then, yeah, I'll do like a bi-weekly upload on a different day for Skyblock Kingdoms. 2024 graduate, same year. Nice. What did you graduate from? Yes, I'm going to be adding a stream day for Skyblock Kingdoms. So I'll have one on the Forever World, one on Skyblock Kingdoms, one on the viewer server. I'm thinking of adding a day on Thursday. That way I still have Friday and Saturday completely free to work on my videos. Yeah, we're going to leave this for now. I'm just going to do some cleanup for the last little bit of stream, I think. College or university, depending on where you're from. Yeah, I graduated from college as well. So, yeah, I graduated from my computer programming and analysis course. But yeah, I've got a bunch of random garbage up here that I've got to move back to base. Oh, where did we leave our horse? Did we bring him over here? Yeah, we did. Okay, cool. But yeah, so you can expect videos from this world and from Skyblock Kingdoms. Skyblock Kingdoms will just be less frequent. Because, I mean, we are going to be working on much larger builds on Skyblock Kingdoms, so I'll need the extra time to actually produce those videos. But yeah, I would like to try and do bi-weekly. If I'm doing like more of a interactive video, like if it's mostly me interacting with the other SPKers, then you may get a odd video here and there outside of the schedule. But yeah, the one that I really want to keep on schedule is this series. So every Sunday. More King to enjoy. Yay! And King with other people as well. Yeah, I'm really excited for you guys to see what we have in store for this season of Skyblock Kingdoms. And seeds going here. There we go. Man, I really love the terraforming in this area. It looks really nice. And I'm really excited. I think this area right here is going to look really cool once we get like some boulders on the cliff here and stuff like that. And we'll really outline the pathway going up. And then we'll build some trees. I'm still trying to decide what kind of trees I want in this area. Should be soon since TwitchCon is over. Maybe. I will tell you this. There is a plan in place. I can't tell you what that plan is, but there is a plan in place. Yeah, people have been trying to get information about Season 2 out of me for a while. I've stayed strong, though. I haven't given any spoilers. Never watched Season 1 of Skyblock Kingdoms. I'm excited to start fresh with Season 2. Yeah, Season 2 is going to be really cool. I might reference my old season of Skyblock Kingdoms a little bit, so I would suggest, if you have the time, checking out the final video of Skyblock Kingdoms on my channel, because then you'll at least see like where I ended and the build that I did and everything like that. Because I probably will make references back to it. Gonna do a graveyard near the church? I was thinking about it. But actually maybe not, because we've done a crypt underneath the church. So it wouldn't make too much sense to have both a crypt and a graveyard. Did I say hi when I was here before? I can't remember. Yes, you did. You said, I'm here, then didn't say anything else. Was just thinking that. Yeah. I did have that as an idea, but then I just thought about it for more than a second right now, and I was like, wait, I guess that doesn't make sense. Under a rock strikes again. Yep. But yeah, I do wish I could say more on Skyblock Kingdoms, but yeah. We haven't said anything thus far, so I won't now. I will say this, my series of Skyblock Kingdoms is really easy to catch up on because there's only 3 episodes. Holy moly, you haven't been on YouTube in a while. I mean, I've been on YouTube quite a bit lately, but yeah, I did take a very long break. Oops. The other SBKers have done really well, keeping mostly quiet as well. Yeah, minus a few people. I may be under a rock, but at least I made my way here now. Yep. You crawled your way out from under the rock. But yeah, it looks like the Skyblockers had a lot of fun at TwitchCon. I've been keeping up with their posts and stuff like that. Oh man, yeah, this inventory is an absolute mess. Couldn't be happier meeting everyone I have. Has made tough times easier. I'm glad to hear that. I am back. Can't sleep, so what did I miss? We finished up some path work. Now we're just working on cleaning up some chests because we are approaching the end of stream, but we're not quite there yet. Wood. I'm gonna toss all the stairs and slabs. Maybe I'll keep them in here for now. I do need a much bigger storage room at some point. Deep slates. Here we go. Workstations. Oh, that's why I have so many cauldrons. That makes more sense now. Okay. I don't think I have a redstone area because, well, I haven't really been using redstone. Keep the boat. Goodbye, door. Just kidding. You probably had your nose in books for school for a while. I'm old and have nothing else to do. It is a lot easier to watch content when you're not making content, but yeah, before I was making content, I was able to keep up with Hermitcraft, Empires, all of those. But ever since I started, yeah, not a chance. Can I ask a server question? Yeah, go for it. I forgot to empty my horse, didn't I? Pretty sure I did. Yep. The giant redstone contraption under the bank. Does it work? That is a great question. I made it and never tested it. And I gave Pinked the task of, filling up the storage system and making sure it works, but he just hasn't done it, so I hope it works. I don't know if it works, though. But yeah, I'm hoping so. And also, for anyone who hasn't already, there's the instructions for how to join my public SMP. It is open to anyone who would like to join. And yeah, all you gotta do is join the Discord, assign yourself a role, and then whitelist yourself, and bing bang boom, you're in. Many cows. Yeah, we got a lot of cows, that's for sure. It's funny how many resources you find when you're cleaning up. I have a lot of wood. It's not all in one spot. So it's hard to tell. Speaking of redstone, my Minecraft unloader broke, but I fixed it. That's good. Yeah, one of the things that we have is a shulker unloader under the bank, but yeah, I haven't tested it. Oops, these coming. Oh, that was comfortable. Okay. Achoo! What day is this Minecraft world at? This Minecraft world is at day 959. So episode 9, we're actually going to hit, we're going to hit 1,000 days, which is really exciting. Which is funny because I've only been playing on this world for 2 months. And it's already almost a third of the length of my hardcore world. Which, by the way, for anyone who hasn't seen it, my hardcore world is still alive. I'm just not actively playing on it right now. Glass walls. There we go. Look at you being a redstoner. I was wondering if I could poke at it and see if it worked and make it. I mean, yeah, if you want to take that on, you are more than welcome to. But I know you've got a lot on your plate right now. So if you want to, go for it. If you don't have time, I 100% understand. That was a weird sound. Where is the mossy stuff? It's around here somewhere. There we go. But yeah, I've got to do these organizing sessions every now and then because I'm starting a new episode right now and I have almost all the resources that I need. But honestly, just organizing the stuff from the church up there, I found a lot of the resources that I was missing. So I should be able to get building tonight. Cobble. Garbage. Stone bits. Garbage. Cobble. And into the garbage corner this stuff goes. I really should just make an incinerator somewhere, but nope, garbage corner. Cool. Ah. Okie dokie. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this world is looking. This is really awesome. Every once in a while, I like to just come out to like this point over here and just look at the waterfall and everything. The perspective is just awesome. And once I get more of the landscaping up here done, I think it'll look even better. I'm actually toying around with the idea of throwing a mountain in behind here. Yes, it is very typical of me to want to build mountains, but try telling me that a mountain in the background here wouldn't look awesome. We're going the wrong way. We need to go this way. It is looking great. Thank you, thank you. Alrighty. Continuing to empty the garbage chests. Oh, we're actually almost done. Honestly, having this mule has really saved me a lot of time. It would look cool with a mountain? Yep. Just gonna throw a mountain back here. Says it so nonchalantly. Yeah, it's kind of my thing is building mountains. People who have known me for a long time like to poke fun at me about it. It's like, yeah, Alfie and his mountains again. Oh, you started a new world. How come there's no mountain yet? Come on, Alfie. Get on it. Deep slate. There, yeah, like look at all the wood that we have just from cleaning up. Oh, also I've harvested a bunch more mangrove. I do want to use some mangrove in the tavern, I think. Snow-capped, I can see it. Yep, snow-capped mountain would be really cool. That's actually what I was thinking too. They are a lot more work to make than just regular mountains, but the payoff is worth it. Attention, how's it going? Welcome in. I apologize if I butchered your name. If I did, please let me know. But yeah, we're just taking care of a few housekeeping tasks here at the end of stream. Gonna finish this up and then I'll probably end up calling it because Elfie's gotta eat. That can go in the garbage pile. Did I grab? Yeah, I grabbed all the stuff from the mule already. So yeah, we can go up and grab the last little bit of stuff. Here we go. And I'm just going to throw this link in the chat here real quick for everyone. So if you guys haven't joined the Discord server already, make sure to do that because that is where all my live notifications go. I go live every Monday and Wednesday, but sometimes I have in-between streams that I don't always have announced. So make sure to keep tabs on the Discord server to know when those extra streams are going to be. There we go, all cleaned up. We'll go toss this stuff back at the house, and we will find someone to raid. Enjoyed muchly. Thank you. Good night, all. Have a good night. Debating on getting on the server and starting on the wall. Today's been rough. I still smell of hydraulic fluid. Oof. It's the first day back at work, dude. I totally get it if you are too tired to play. That's a nice thing about a 24/7 server, though, is it's 24/7. If you decide you want to play, it's there. If you decide you don't want to play, cool. Plus, you've got a bunch of worker bees working on the Nether hub right now, so it's not like it's at a standstill or anything. Alrighty, we're all cleaned up. I'll keep my one crafting table there. Let's see who all is live. We might be a little starved for people to raid right now because, well, most of my friends are at TwitchCon. Who have we got? Oh, we're gonna raid King Regnog, one of my mods, actually. So, I'll just toss this in here as well. If you guys haven't checked out the new video for this series, there's the link. It is episode 8. We built the church in that episode. We are going to raid out to Regnog now. So, here's the raid message for all of the viewers over on the Twitch side. If you're subscribed, grab the bouncing derps. If you are not, grab the raid symbol. And let me grab Reg's YouTube link. I'm gonna redirect the YouTube side over there. Doop-a-doop-doop-doo. Edit, customize, redirect. There we go. Right. Cool. Let's start this raid. Boom, boom. Boom. Start raid. Alrighty. Hope you guys have a good night. Thank you for watching again. I will be live again on Wednesday on the viewer server. So we'll be playing with you guys, working on spawn a little bit and doing some base tours. Have a good one. See you later. Bye-bye.